Welcome to John McConnell Stadium. Don't get confused. Don't check your dial. I know it's Thursday night, but we're here. I'm Levi. He's Tim. We're here for some Conway Wampus Cat football, 9th grade football tonight. We're having a little Conway Corp special. Last couple of years, we've tried to do, at least one 9th grade game each year. Get a glimpse into the future of Friday nights by coming and watching on Thursday night.
It's never too early or too soon to get a look at your next level Wampus Cats. And I will tell you, they've got some dogs out here, man. These guys have got it going on. Coach Lampy has a good crew here.
Yes, this freshman class, for one, there's always some freshmen that get moved up during the playoffs, just to kind of get in that swing of what high school is going to look like. But we're not kidding. There are some freshmen that you're going to see tonight on your screen that I have no doubt will be starting on Friday nights next year.
Oh, absolutely. And we've had, let's see, it was a couple of years ago, you had Cambrian Blackman and Major James both come up as 9th graders and actually contributed in the playoffs. It's an acclimation. One of the big things that Coach Buck James talks about at the next level is getting these guys ready to go. And he and Coach Lampy have a great teamwork ethic together. This program is absolutely all Wampus Cat, and so he understands that. And, we'll see a few of these guys out.
This 9th grade Wampus Cat team, they're 6-1 overall, 4-1 in conference play. The one loss of the year came earlier in the season to the Bryant Hornets, which, don't want to talk about that too much. But depending on what happens tonight, Bryant is at Lake Hamilton. That's a place we're a bit familiar with. We went and did a game there last year for this 9th grade team. But Bryant's on the road at Lake Hamilton, and they, if Lake Hamilton could somehow pull off the upset tonight, then your Wampus Cats would still technically be in the running for a piece of the conference title. Yeah,
it's they don't have a championship game, and so it really comes down to record and head-to-heads and all that kind of stuff. So there would need some magic to happen, but to your point, it could happen. But what we want to do, though, is just take care of business and do the best we can. We're going to, again, just one loss. That's not too shabby.
And get this, the man, Coach Bill Lampy, in his second season at the helm of this junior high program, 15-2.
I mean, it's really not that great. And I've talked to him. I personally have talked to him and said, I need to understand the 2 losses.
Yeah.
And can I get some sort of analytics on that? He didn't offer it up. He just said he would try harder. But, incredible record. And that's a program that you had to pull together. There were all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Winning at that level is hard enough. He had to pull together the entire program. So
he is the only man that has been at the helm since they've combined blue and white into one junior high program. So all 9th graders on the 9th grade team, all 8th graders on the 8th grade team, and it's been pretty successful so far.
When I was back in junior high, that's the way we were. There was not a blue-white. So.
All right, we'll pause for the Pledge of Allegiance.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It looks like we'll have the national anthem by the Conway Junior High Band.
Nice.
This is Conway Wampus Cats 9th grade football on Conway Corp. And as I understand, also homecoming for the junior high.
The junior high
this week.
We didn't have that back in our day, but glad that they are. Big night. This is the final homestand for your Wampus Cats.
Conway Wampus Cats 6-1 overall, 4-1 in conference play, taking on the Pine Bluff Fighting Zebras, who are new to the conference, as I understand.
Yeah, they've been doing some different things to kind of realign and get the right competitive crews in there together. So I think it's still under some sort of works. Real quickly, and I think I've got this right, and so I apologize if I don't. But under Coach Lampy, his staff is Coach Kendrick, Coach Leffler, Coach Joseph, Prince, Farrell, and Morales. I believe that's the listing of coaches. It's kind of hard to pull that all together to know exactly I've got them all, and I apologize again if I left somebody out. But they have done a fabulous job, 6-1.
The Zebras will kick away to start tonight.
Probably fair to say we don't have names for our Zebra friends. They did not supply that, so apologies there.
They will all be the Zebras.
Yes, they will.
Taking in near the 25. Here we go. Great start for your Wampus Cats as DeMonte Williams takes it to the 46. That's where the Conway offense will have their first start.
Little shades of Boogie Lockett there. There was a little bit of a gap down, well blocked. Great starting field position for your Wampus Cats at the Zebra 46-yard line. Now
keep an eye on 77 and 79 on each side of the offensive line.
It won't be hard.
They'll stick out like sore thumbs. Le'Veon Colvin and Keenan Young, these tackles, they're gonna be making some noise in the future for your Wampus Cats. Maddox Ford, quick pass out in the flats to Darian Holt. Darian breaks through one tackle. Off to the races. Darian down inside the 25. It'll be 1st and 10 upcoming for your Wampus Cats.
And that's another one of those that you might see get a little bit of time in the varsity before the year is out. He is some kind of special. He was dead to right in the backfield and absolutely pummeled the guy.
Move trips to the near side. They get it out in the flats.
Good block.
To C.J. Gibson.
Another good block.
Working towards this. Broke through another tackle. Touchdown. Wampus Cats.
I mean, that is a fantastic run. A lot of individual effort there, but he got 2 great blocks by his receivers. That's the way you do that. You cannot make that touchdown without a couple of outside blocks. And the Wampus Cats did that fantastic job by
Keenan Rudd.
Keenan Rudd, and I think also there's one other guy out there on the edge that can catch his number. But, man, that was well blocked. Great run there.
The Wampus Cats will line up and go for 2. The handoff to get to Jenkins. Jenkins, no challenge out on the outside. 8-0. Conway on top early. 7:28 left to play here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Be back with more here on Conway Court.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp. Always on.
Back live at John McConnell Stadium. Conway up quickly, 8-0. I mean, it only took
2 plays,
32 seconds of game time to get on the board.
2 swing passes, one to Holt and the other to C.J. Gibson, and it was 46 yards of goodness right there.
Bluff stringing it out along the far side. Tackle made by Bowen Peoples.
Well, that was a great job by the crew up front, stringing it out, making him go lateral as soon as he got the ball. But to your point, great tackle by Peoples. You'll have up front should have, more than likely, the starters would be Nunny, Jimenez, 54, Thomas, 67, Johnson, and 95, Cetino. That's what we were given. It looks like that's right. That's up front, front four for your Wobscats.
Fighting Zebras will start with the 4-receiver set in the shotgun. Going out on the far side, pass is incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we got some tall receivers, I can tell you that. And that was out in coverage. That was Drew Cox out there to the top side. He's the Zebra receiver has about 3 or 4 inches in height on him. No matter their good coverage. Boy, I tell you what, the Zebras are tall in their skill positions.
Quarterback will keep it. There is a flag.
I think we have
flying out here on the near side.
Dead play. Dead ball foul. I think that was some motion there. Let's see what they call. But again, the Zebras have a lot of size. That is what it is. Look at procedure. That high school ball, again, just like junior high. That is a dead ball foul. So there is no play. There's nothing other than a stoppage, and you have to accept the penalty.
After the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 15.
They're operating out of the spread.
That's picked off. Conway on the return. What's going on? They blew it dead.
I'm not sure where they blew it dead at.
It's picked off by Monte Williams.
Yeah, I don't know if they're calling him. Was he out of bounds before he threw the ball? We're going to go back here and take a look. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 45-yard line? Yeah, 45-yard line. So, unfortunately, before he made his cut to get back to the middle of the field, apparently stepped out of bounds. But I can tell you this, that also out there, Colvin is a guy that plays both ways. You'll see him some out there, big number 77. He had the heat on. He started to come off the field just now, and guess what? No, sir. You play left tackle as well. Boy, that's a big dude. I like to see the specs on that guy.
6:34 left to play here in the first quarter. Conway's already scored once, and defense has recorded a takeaway. Handed off to Holt. Holt trying to fight through 2 fighting Zebras. Can't quite get away. Short gain. 2nd and about 8 upcoming.
Yeah, the transaction, the handoff there was just a little bit sticky. Late decision that time by Ford on the handoff. Might have caused a little bit of problem there.
Cat's going fast.
Oh,
Ford
open.
looking downfield. He's got Monte Williams open. Just let him a bit too far.
Oh, he had him open. That was a great throw. Just let him just a little bit. But it was there. Good protection by your offensive line. No pressure on Ford there. He had Williams break open late. Just let him a little too much.
Third down and 9. Ford dumps it out in the flats to C.J. Gibson. Gibson's already scored 1 touchdown tonight. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the line to gain.
Yeah, it's a good pickup right there. We had no gain really on the first down play. An incomplete pass, and so you're behind the sticks there. Leaves us with 3 to get. Bringing Gibson in tight. McCray up to the top at the numbers. Holt in the backfield.
4th down and 3. Ford looking across the way on the slant. He was trying to connect with Jackson McCray. It's incomplete. Be a turnover on downs for your Wampus Cats.
Yeah, good throw, good spot there. Just a better defensive play. Had it covered up pretty well. So nothing doing after the turnover. That's a little bit unfortunate, obviously. Good defense by the Zebras on that series. It only took 2 plays for the Wampus Cats to get it done the first series. So a little bit better job by the Zebras there, obviously. Linebackers for your Wampus Cats. Kamari Brown, 13. Jackson Braden, 27. And 26, Angel Reyes.
Pine Bluff. Great run on first down out on the far side.
That was just a straight quarterback keeper, just a direct snap and take off and go a la Rodgers. Just give it to the quarterback and let him find his seam, and he found one, and it was pretty quick to the line of scrimmage. Kind of beat us on the edge there.
Ball spotted at the 46, 1st and 10, Zebras.
Braden coming off.
Yal Hernandez ran onto the field at linebacker for your Wampus Cats. Handed off on first down.
That's a good tackle right there.
Hernandez came in and made an immediate tackle.
Well, that's if you need to get into if you're going to come into the game, do something. He absolutely did. Good tackle right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Shuffling in some other players as well. Coming out right there is Ira Johnson. Let's see who replaced him.
I think it was Jackson Braden came in at linebacker, 27.
And it looks like Carter Criswell is out there, 99.
Trips here on the near side.
Needs to back up a little bit. Hopefully the flag he doesn't.
And it's almost picked off again. That was Yal Hernandez. Monte Williams had an interception on the last Zebra possession.
Guys making an impact. Stepped right in front. That was well done. They tried the quick slant across the middle, and the linebacker stepped in the middle of it, broke it up.
4:15 to play here in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 10, Zebras. Conway showing blitz. 6 men coming. Chase down. Hernandez with the sack.
This guy, what a series for Hernandez. 28, man, what a quick move. Now, it was a jailbreak. He had company going back there, but he was quickest to the quarterback, made the tackle, nicely done. Gives up any thoughts. I mean, they're basically at midfield at 4th and 10. That takes away that thought because you're backed up to the 34.
The Wampus Cats have two back to receive the punt.
Howell's
high snap. Oh, they got a big guy back there who was able to catch it.
That's Howell.
Flag coming in. Monte Williams. The excitement of this play not going to last as long, unfortunately.
Still a great run. That's unfortunate. The coach is saying, do you see how far we're going to have? This is a 40-yard penalty. But then the tap on the helmet. Hey, it'll be all right. Learnings. It's all about the learnings.
So what exactly do you think happened there?
I didn't see what happened. My guess is he was either a blindside block. He hasn't called the flag, I don't think. Yeah, maybe he did and I just missed it. But it's either a blindside block or it was a block in the back. There was not any argument from the Conway coaches, so that's my take that it's legit.
Usually, I can count on you to argue.
Well, I would if I had seen it. I would have. The other thing is I don't have a Buck James factor out here to watch to see how angry he is. But I can tell you about Coach Lampy. He's not one to hide his emotions either. So.
Yeah. 3:14 on the clock. Conway gets possession back, but the penalty takes the ball all the way back to the 25.
That's a big penalty, man. Wow.
New quarterback in. It's Jude Williams. They hand it off to a new running back as well. Man, bruiser. TJ Jenkins finally goes out of bounds. inside the 35. What a run from Jenkins.
Oh, my gosh. Just absolutely great blocking up front to get it started, but then it was Jenkins. And here's the thing. His teammates following him down the field, finding somebody in a white jersey just to block. This guy was taking on everybody.
Jenkins has 4 touchdowns on the year. He's rushed for 437 yards coming into the game.
Look at this.
They got both running backs in now, Holt and Jenkins. Holt lined up in the H-back slot. Give it to Jenkins again. Holt out blocking in front of him.
Block.
Jenkins makes a cut. It's going to be down inside the 15. Another first down for your Wampus Cats.
Yeah, you called it. There was a seal block by Holt. He went past the line of scrimmage, angled to the linebacker, sealed off the edge. And as long as the lineman did his job, he was going to get several yards there, and that's what happened. And again, it's out there. It's Le'Veon Colvin just absolutely laying the lumber on the edge.
1st and 10 from the 14. Jude Williams will keep it. Gets tackled out on the far side. He's going to pick up about 1 yard.
All right, so you were watching the quarterback. What I was enamored with was 77 Le'Veon Colvin took his guy. This is no kidding. I watched it. I will not exaggerate. Rode his guy all the way to the goal line. So that is from the 15-yard line for 15 yards, and then pancaked him, and then laid on top of it. So not necessarily a great play offensively, but boy, what a block this guy had.
2nd down and 9. They'll give it to Jenkins again. Jenkins working the right side, down inside the 5. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker.
Good blocking off the edge there, but it looks like Jenkins. Is that Jenkins? Yeah, it looks like Jenkins is just looking for contact. He's not necessarily finding green space. He doesn't need it.
1:24 on the clock. The clock is ticking. Still here in the first quarter. 3rd and 1.
Jenkins in the backfield again. Holt in the H.
Right up the middle. Jenkins through 2 tackles. Touchdown, Conway.
Wow, what a great job by your offensive line. And then, saw the seam, did not hesitate, hit the hole, and it was over with. Nicely done. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Cats are already up 14 and now going for, let's see, are they going to try to kick it here? Looks like they are.
Okay, yeah. Angel Reyes in for the point after.
He also plays linebacker.
Flag coming in.
All right, we'll back that up, I guess. Yep. Back it up 5. See how good he is from the 15. Makes it a 25-yard extra point. Always good to see junior high teams trying to kick it. I like this. It's fundamental football. Nice.
Extra point is up. It's good. Looks real good. 15-0. Conway on top. 1:07 to play here in the first quarter. Back with more after this break on Conway Court.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
Back live here at John McConnell Stadium.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment.
15-0 over the Pine Bluff Zebras.
Squib kick.
Tackle going to be made at around the 34. That's where Pine Bluff will start this possession. A little under a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 possessions for your Wampus Cats have ended in scores. They converted the 2-point play on the first drive, kicked the normal extra point, although 5 yards further back. Great kick by Reyes. So your Wampus Cats have had a pretty good deal here. Defensively, 3 and out on their first one, and then on the second Zebra possession with a pick.
Well, I think it was a pick on the first possession. It had the big sack on the second possession.
That's what it was. Yes. They punted. That's correct. Correct.
Handoff on first down. Walker Wills, I believe, in on the tackle.
Yeah, they had the offensive lineman punting on the second one. That's right. That's right. Good gain on first down by the Zebras. Gain of about 3, almost 4. Brings up second and long 6. And the Wampus Cats are kind of in their basic formation here. 2 safeties, 2 corners, 2 linebackers, but they're all tight on the defensive line.
2nd and 7. Quarterback's going to keep it. Oh, man, he's going to have a first down and more. Past the 50.
Well, we took one of our linebackers out and put him up on the line of scrimmage, and basically gave ourselves 5 defensive linemen. And when you do that, if you get past that, now you're down a player, you're down an outside linebacker, and we took advantage of that there.
Clock stops at 9, so they will have to run one more play here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 47. It's a handoff on first down. Wrapped up, tackle made. At 28, that's Yao Hernandez. He's got a sack tonight. That's going to do it for the end of the first quarter.
Good quarter by the Wampus Cats.
Wampus Cats up 15-0. Second quarter coming up next here on Conway Court.
We don't schedule the appointments, but we connect them. We don't read the x-rays, but we stream them. We don't handle the procedures, but we power them. Here's to running the things that make business run smoothly. Conway Corp. Always on.
Well, after 8 minutes, it's been all Conway so far. 15-0. Your Wampus Cats scored quickly in the first quarter. It was Ford to Gibson for a receiving touchdown. And then Jenkins got his 5th touchdown of the year, a rushing touchdown with 1:07 left in the first quarter. They went for 2 on the first touchdown, kicked an extra point on the second, and that's where we are. 15-0 as we start the second quarter.
Well, but the Zebras are driving, and so they had a good first down, good run by the quarterback, and now we're 2nd and long 6.
Pressure coming up. 2 Wampus Cats miss, but a lot of help coming in from behind. It's going to pick up about 2 or 3.
And Walker Wills on the tackle from the backside, but the problem there is we had him behind the line of scrimmage. He ends up gaining about 3 or 4 yards because of the tackle from behind. We basically pushed him forward down the field. So a couple of missed tackles there. Good size skill positions, though, I can tell you that for the Zebras. They are not undersized in that regard.
3rd and 4. Quarterback going to keep it, trying to string it out on the far side. Wampus Cat's not going to catch him. He's going to get the first down, goes out of bounds near the 31.
That's a case right there where if you have the edge as a defender, you want to sprint out and get your helmet ahead of him rather than trailing, because he's going to, and if he's ultimately faster than you, he's going to beat you to the edge. You've got to really do what you can and make him to turn back into the rest of the defense rather than taking the edge out there.
Carter Criswell came back in on the defensive line. So 2 Criswells wearing 99.
I have a feeling they may be somewhat related. Who knows? Sounds a little bit too coincidental.
First down and 10. It's a handoff right up the middle. Tackle made by Hernandez again, but a big gain on first down.
We hit the hole quick, found the seam, popped it right quick. Angel Reyes is coming back in for Hernandez at linebacker. We're taking that third linebacker, which right now, so far, it's been a lot of Kamari Brown, number 13, taking up the outside edge.
Second down, they go right back up the middle, and that's going to be enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, Criswell had a good contact at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to break free and get the couple of yards he needed for the first down. Not a huge gain, but again, contact right at the line of scrimmage or just behind the line of scrimmage. Not quite able to get their skilled guys down. Don't have names for them, but so number 2 is the running back. Number 6 is quarterback.
First down and 10 from the 20. Pine Bluff is happy to slow it down a little bit, but they
slowed it
down a little too much. They're going to have to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this break on Conway Court.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp. Always on.
Live tonight in Conway. We'll be live 2 nights in a row at John McConnell Stadium as your Friday night Wampus Cats getting ready to begin the toughest part of their conference schedule as they play host to Pulaski Academy tomorrow night. And then next week on the road at Little Rock Christian. And then the following week back home playing host to number 1 Bryant. Yeah,
that's a gauntlet. That is a hard road to hoe there. Tough team coming into John McConnell tomorrow night.
First and 10 after the timeout.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we jumped there. Got us on the hard count. So a little anxious there. We were coming off the edge. Puts us behind the sticks, puts them well ahead. 1st and 5. Now in the red zone.
First down and 5. 6:02 on the clock. You can hear the junior high band. Sights and sounds of a Thursday night. This quarterback, he's a good runner.
Yeah, big kid. Takes the edge really quickly. He doesn't play around. He sees the greens. He's going for it. Good gain there on first down. Gets them all the way down to 2nd and 1. Less than a yard, really. Wampus Cats need a break. This one's looking like a score.
And Pine Bluff trying to shorten this game a little bit too, and also hoping to get some points on the board. 2nd and 1. Zebras going up in the air. Well defended.
Oh, man.
What was that? That's 11. That's Drew Cox.
So he's undersized in terms of against that particular wide receiver for the Zebras. He played that about as well as he could. They threw up for the jump ball, and he was right in his grill. Nicely done by Drew Cox.
Clock stops at 5:18 here in the second quarter. We are a small but mighty crew tonight, doing our best to have most of our scoreboard, but I can't run clock and call the game at the same time. So I'll just try to
call it good there.
I'll just try and keep mentioning it. That's going to be enough for the first down, 1st and goal upcoming.
It's almost like if they're looking just for some yards, they got to have it. It's quarterback. Just take the ball and go.
Well, that's why they felt so emboldened on 2nd and 1 to try and throw it. Yeah,
sure. Holt was in the ball game there on defense.
1st and goal from the 7. Passing the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Quarterback keeper. Oof, hit hard.
Yes.
That was 99 Criswell.
Gain of about 2. That's the way you got to do that. You got to get him trying to pick a hole and trying to make a move rather than just popping the seam, because when he gets going north and south, he's been tough so far. If you get him trying to wiggle at the line of scrimmage, you got a better shot.
Second and goal from the 5. It was a gain of about 2. And you can see Pine Bluff happy to run some clock.
Yeah, they don't care to give it back to the Wampus Cats with a whole lot of time.
Looking for the end zone again. Drew Cox right there. Picked it off. Drew Cox. Will they catch him? Drew Cox takes it to the house for 6.
103 yards on that pickoff. Jump ball. Went up and battled the wide receiver. Took it away and then went the distance. Man, what a play by Cox.
That was unreal.
You don't see 103-yard returns much anymore. Great blocking down the field, by the way. That was really good job by your Wampus Cats to get into space, because it looked like a couple of guys had the angle and it was blocked up well. What a great man. I mean, what a huge play. That's about a 14-point swing right there. They had for all the world look like they're going in for the score deep inside Wampus Cat territory, inside the 10, down close to the 5, and it ends up being 7 for your Wampus Cats the other direction.
What an electric play by Cox. Right there in the grill of the receiver, and just took the ball away. And the speed and the block at about the, 40?
Yeah.
Here on the near side?
Right at the 40, yeah.
Bring on Reyes again for the point after.
It is good.
Kick is up. That's good. Oh, man. 22-0. Wampus Cats on top here in the second. Back with more after this break on Conway Court.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
I'm still a little in disbelief. That was unreal.
That was 103 right down the boundary, right in front of your teammates. You're going to take it 103 yards. What kind of words do you think he was getting down the sidelines from his guys, including the coaches? That's great stuff. Again, 14-point swing more than likely.
Oh,
you got to almost give them a touchdown there. They were driving. Wow, that's right before half, 3:50 to go in the half. Doesn't get much better.
Completely deflating, I would imagine, for the Zebras. They kick it deep this time, taking it off the bounce near the 15. Let's string it out the other way. Made a cut north. Tackled up before the 25. That's where Pine Bluff will start this next drive.
That's how you gain tackle on special teams. You make him try to figure out his spot rather than just popping the seam, and that's when you get cavalry in play. Nicely done. Wow, Levi, it is an absolute deflator, I think. We'll see what they respond with here. The same two squads are back out there. You don't get any rest.
Yeah.
You run 103 yards, and now you got to go back out there. But they were really driving the ball well there. Quarterback was having some great success with just trying to pick a seam and do it. So let's see what happens here.
2 interceptions now in the night for this Conway defense. They've been averaging a takeaway per game.
Good tackle.
Jackson Braden stepping up to make the tackle there on first down.
Yeah, that is how you do that. Solid. That's about a yard and a half is all he gained there. and most of that included the contact from Braden. That was just well done by the middle linebacker.
We'll bring trips here to the near side. Second and 8 for the Zebras. Quarterback running out on the far side. Picked up a head of steam, more than enough for the first down.
Yeah, and I think, a little slow to get up there, but Kamari Brown took the worst on that one. Good open field tackle by him. Not he goes a lot longer. But here's the thing. He's getting the edge almost at will here, so we've got to find a way to get out there and make him plant back up into traffic. He's doing a lot of damage out off the edge. So you've got to get a hat out there.
2:31. Clock is rolling here in the second quarter. Flag flying in.
He didn't quite snap it when he asked for it, and he had some movement outside. So a little bit of a late snap, it looked to me like. Illegal procedure against the Zebras. That'll back it up 5. And start behind the chains. 2:21 left in the half. Wildcats up 22-0.
A bit of a high snap. Going deep out on the far side. He's got more than a step. Oh. Out of his hands. That was almost bad news for your Wampus Cats. Keenan Rudd, I think, out there saying he had been forced out of bounds. So
I think he was also looking for some help over the top. But number 3, probably best that we don't know his name. He wouldn't want to say his name there. Just kind of flat out dropped that one. That was a perfect throw. Beat our guy. Who was that out there? That was
I think it was Rudd.
Rudd beat him, but again, I think it was maybe a blown assignment. I think he was expecting some help over the top from the safety. Didn't get it. Just a little bit of miscommunication there.
Lucky break for your Wampus Cats. It's been all Conway so far. QB going to keep it. Gets around the edge here on the near side. Takes on the contact with your Wampus Cat. He's going to be short of the first down marker.
Yeah, short by about 3 or 4. Yeah, going to be about 4. But again, it kind of looked like we almost had somebody out there on the edge to kind of take it away. But this guy is so fast, man. He beat us to the edge again.
He's an athlete for sure.
He's a load-in. Well, and he laid the lumber on Drew Cox. He got up. He made the tackle, but probably feels a little worse than the Zebra quarterback.
Man, they got some crazy height, too. Another timeout called by the Zebras. That's their second. And we will take it with them as well. We'll be back after this break on Conway Corp.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp. Always on.
Back live here at John McConnell Stadium. We've got a little iPad set up in front of Tim Roach. We're keeping an eye on a lot of the games up in the Northwest and the western side of the state are playing tonight instead of on Friday because of incoming storms tomorrow. And one of those games with huge interest for your Wampus Cats is Bentonville at Rogers. Both of those teams undefeated in the West, and very likely that if we made it to Black Friday, we'll be playing one of those teams.
Yep.
So a lot of interest there. There we go. It gets away. Diving forward. He's going to be short.
He marks it right. He didn't get there.
I think he's going to be short about a yard.
Kamari Brown out there doing some push-ups. I can respect that. I will tell you this too, though. So look out there right now. Your 2 offensive tackles are now playing defensive end. and I will tell you, Colvin just can flat out run. I mean, he was chasing down their running back from the backside. He was right there with him, stride for stride.
1:45 on the clock. Big moment here. 4th and 1 at midfield. Pine Bluff going to go for it. High snap. Going to just have to fall on it. Turnover on downs for this Wampus Cat defense.
Colvin gets credit for the sack. Good for him. Boy, how untimely of a bad snap could that be? 4th and less than 1. You know, that's the way they've been going. That's probably very, very doable. And unfortunately, you don't even get a shot at it. But fortunate for the Wampus Cats.
Instead, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 37.
$1:42 left, so plenty of time to all 3 timeouts.
Jude Williams back on the field at quarterback. 4 receivers here on the near side. Get it out to Holt in the flats. Holt makes a cut back to the inside. Gets away from another zebra. Darian Holt taking on the contact inside the 5. He stopped at the 2. That guy wants it.
I think he slowed down and kind of just sized him up. Wow. Great open field moves by Holt. I mean, come on. And then he got inside the 5, and it was, okay, well, you can chase me to the end zone or I can take you with me towards the end zone. He chose the latter. Got down to about the 2 or 3.
Isaiah Thomas, starting defensive lineman. He's in right now at guard. Going in with a little heavier set here. We'll give it to Jenkins. Jenkins, near side, no problem. Touchdown number 2 on the night for TJ Jenkins.
Man, again, great hard run. I mean, 3 yards of just power, but really blocked very well by your offensive line. Kick out block worked great. Seal block also worked great. And really no resistance to the goal line by Pine Bluff, and the Wampus Cats get another. Wow.
Make that 6 rushing touchdowns now on the year for TJ Jenkins.
Looks like the Wampus Cats are going to go for 2. This is a direct step to Holt.
Wild Holt. Oh, flag coming in.
Oh, come on. They're going to call us that we did not get it off and cleanly enough. So Lampy is asking. So I think now we're going to keep the offense out there, but it'll be a different play. Wow, that's too bad.
No Wild Holt.
Now going to go back to Jude Williams. His older brother is Whit Williams, who plays for the Wampus Cats on the baseball team.
4 receivers out to the far side. They're going to get it out to C.J. Gibson. It's incomplete. Little extracurricular going on out there with Colvin and some poor zebra. All right, 28-0. We'll stay the score.
Poor zebra.
Some poor. I mean, I don't know. I don't know any of their names. I'm sorry.
Some poor zebra.
Some poor zebra. I mean, listen.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Pick your best zebra, and he'll come up against Colvin. I think it's not going to matter. It's going to be a poor zebra.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, can't wait to see some of these guys on Friday nights next year. That's why we very thankful to be able to do one of these ninth grade games, because it's always so helpful for me and you to get a look at these guys.
And see, on the Thursday nights that they're here, I never get to see them play because of volleyball. Now I love my volleyball team.
Sounds accusatory.
No, I love those Lady Cats. They are fantastic, but I don't get to come over here and watch. And so this is the first time for me to get to see them live.
Another dribbler. Somebody get on that.
Ooh, I think that ball came back out. I got it.
Okay.
I thought Kamari Brown was going to get that and rip it.
How much time's left on the clock? 1 minute.
Straight up 1 minute.
I don't think Pine Bluff's going to be in any hurry to try to do something here.
It'll be a really interesting, good point. And it'd be really interesting to see if Coach Lampy, if they decide to kind of sit on it, if he they got 3 timeouts left. I mean, the Zebras only have 1 timeout, and they've got to go, 67 yards or so. So I don't know that maybe they have nothing to lose here.
First down, handoff right up the middle. Wrapped up, tackle made by Braden.
I mean, I'll tell you about Braden, what I've seen so far. Good-looking Mike linebacker. He solid tackler. I mean, they're not getting away from him once he gets his gloves in there and gets his hands on the running back or the quarterback. They're going down. Good skill set there.
Pine Bluff will have to run one more play. About a 7-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Another handoff up the middle. Rutrow. Ball came out. Wampus Cats fall on it. Angel Reyes. He got on it. I don't know who got the strip, but Reyes got the ball.
All right. Well, you've got 54 yards to go, somewhere thereabouts. Timeout taken by Coach Lampe. They want to talk about it.
Well, we'll keep it here.
Exactly 55 yards. All right, so you've got at quarterback, you're either going to have Jude Williams, who's been mostly running quarterback here lately, or Maddox Ford. I don't know who has the bigger arm, but you're going to want to – I mean, you don't have to throw it. Here's the thing. With the way Holt
right.
runs and
you got 2 more timeouts.
Yeah, well, you've only got 6 seconds. I mean, you got one play.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was that
6.
far down.
Oh,
My
yeah.
bad.
So 6. So you got one play. But still, though, I mean, if you get it to Holt and he gets some space, I'm okay with that.
Do you think he'll try to score, or do you think he'll start running towards the nearest zebra?
I think maybe he just wants to score.
To demolish them.
Well, so it's not going to be Holt because Jenkins is actually Holt is in there. He's at the H. Okay, so Jenkins in the backfield. Holt there. It is Maddox Ford back at quarterback.
Any chicanery here, maybe?
You have no idea.
Draw it up.
Lampe, listen, Lampe, what do you think by Lampe?
Ford going deep out on the far side. It's going to be picked off.
You can't run it.
Call him down. And that's going to do it anyway for the first half. 28-0. It's been all Wampus Cats in this one. You love to see it, Tim Roach.
Oh, absolutely, man. This is my kind of football. Wampus Cats leading 28-0. Give me that every day.
This is a special Thursday production of Conway Wampus Cat football here on Conway Corp. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Coming up, I think we're going to have, homecoming festivities out on the field. So quick break and we'll be back. No. Actually, they're already announcing it. So we'll just keep it here.
She is a member of her church's worship team. Kinley's hobbies include reading her Bible, spending time with her family and friends, and listening to music. She was selected as 4th chair for All-Region Choir. Kinley's favorite quote is Romans 6:23, "The wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Christ Jesus our Lord." Kinley says her mom is her hero because she took care of her alone for 14 years, and she made sure she had the best life even though it was only 2 of them. Kinley is being escorted by her mom, Paige Doles. CJ Gibson is the son of Donna and Cameron Gibson. He is a member of the Wampus Cat football, baseball, and basketball teams. Off campus, he also plays for 5-star National Baseball. When not at school, he can be found fishing, hunting, hanging with friends, listening to music, and playing baseball. CJ's honors and awards include making the USA Athlete Development Program for baseball, participating in the 13 Under National Baseball Showcase, and being nationally ranked number 126 and number 1 in the state for baseball. His favorite movie is Rush Hour because it is funny and entertaining. CJ says his dad is his hero because he is always there for me and teaching me how to become a good young man. He is being escorted by his parents, Donna and Cameron Gibson. Bailey Fournier is the daughter of Andrea Bailey Fournier and Justin Fournier. She is a part of the Conway 9th grade volleyball team. Outside of school, Bailey is a part of Prime Beach, a club for beach volleyball. She is also a member of First Baptist Church. In her spare time, she likes to hang with friends, read her Bible, and play pickleball. Bailey has the honor of making it to the top 5 for the National Beach Volleyball Tournament every year since 2023. She was also chosen as Athlete of the Month by 501 Magazine and made the 8th grade homecoming court last year. Her favorite quote is Colossians 3:23. "Work willingly at whatever you do as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people." Bailey's hero is her mom because she always supported her and is her biggest cheerleader. She's being escorted by her mom and dad, Andrea Bailey Fournier and Justin Fournier. Darion Holt is the son of Dion Holt and Jessica Noga. He plays Wampus Cat football and basketball. At home, Darion enjoys playing Madden, watching football highlights, and watching TikTok. He is the number 1 running back in Arkansas for the class of 2029. He also says Jesus Christ is his hero because he died for our sins. If he could have a superpower, Darion would choose teleportation in order to travel around the world. He is being escorted by his parents, Dion Holt and Jessica Noga. Bailey Scott is the daughter of Bridget Patterson, Jazz Scott, and Broderick Coleman. Bailey plays basketball and runs track at CJHS. Outside of school, off campus, Bailey enjoys playing basketball, hanging with her little siblings, FaceTiming her friends, doing lashes, and making bracelets. One of her honors is making the AB honor roll. Her hero is her mom. Bailey's favorite quote are words from Thomas Edison. "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always teleportation so that she could go anywhere she wants when she wants." Bailey is being escorted by her parents, Bridget Patterson, Jazz Scott, and Broderick Coleman. Noah Howell is the son of Trey and Christina Howell. He is a member of the Wampus Cat baseball and football teams. Outside the campus of CJHS, he attends Fellowship Bible Church, K-Life, and Conway's First Baptist Youth Group. In his spare time, Noah likes to hunt, fish, spend time at the lake with family, and hang out with friends. His favorite quote is Joshua 1:9. "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Noah says his parents are his heroes because they are always there for me in the hard and good times, and they are great representations of Christ. He is being escorted by his parents, Trey and Christina Howell. Krishayla Taylor is the daughter of Crystal Blake. When not at school, She babysits, bakes, cooks, reads, writes, and creates art. She balances all of this while being a young entrepreneur with a baking business and maintaining good grades. If Krishayla had a superpower, it would be having anything that she wanted to appear, because that means she could easily get anything she wants. Her favorite quote is Philippians 4:13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." She is being escorted by her mom, Crystal Blake. Jaden Jang is the son of Jihoon Jang and Jung Lee. At school, Jaden is a member of the orchestra, chess club, tennis team, and quiz bowl. When not on the campus of CJHS, he participates in the Arkansas Symphony Youth Orchestra. For fun, he can be found playing tennis, solving Rubik's Cubes, and playing with his dogs. Jaden is a competitive speed cuber who ranks among the all-time top 5 in Arkansas in 3 different events and top 10 in 7 overall. He is an official fastest solve time for the 3x3 of 8.15 seconds. He is the 2025 USTA Arkansas Spring Junior Team Tennis State Champion in the 14 under division. He also has been selected for Arkansas South Region Orchestra for the past 3 years, where he has been first chair for the past 2. Jaden's favorite song is My Way by Frank Sinatra because of its lyrics. If he could choose any superpower, it would be to fly so he wouldn't have to travel by car. Jaden is being escorted by his mom and dad, Ji-young Lee and Jihoon Jung. This is your 2025 ninth grade homecoming court. Now for the crowning of our king and queen. And the 2025 CJHS ninth grade homecoming king is Noah Howell. Give it up one more time for our king, Noah Howell. And the 2025 CJHS ninth grade homecoming queen is Bailey Scott. Give it up one more time for our king, Noah Howell, and our queen, Bailey Scott, and our homecoming court for 2025.
Well, congratulations in order for homecoming king Noah Howell and homecoming queen Bailey Scott. Both of them at midfield. Howell plays safety for your Wampus Cats.
Okay. Had the kickoff return earlier. No, it was a punt return. Punt return earlier.
And that's not all. Here at halftime, we're going to have, looks like we're going to have cheer, perhaps?
Band.
Or is band going to go first?
We've only got 8.5 minutes to go. I can't tell.
Well,
it's a big band. Really good size there.
I saw a lot of this crew here earlier when I got here about 4. One of them was sitting right next to the press box door. She was taking selfies. She was doing the little like tongue out thing. I don't really know what that's about, but I walked by her and I did it too. And then she laughed, and then I walked through the door, and that was
it.
That was the extent of that interaction.
You could have said, "Hey, my name's Levi.
Well,
you look like you're with the band."
I don't think she really cared what my name was in that moment, and I don't blame her.
Some strange press box guy. So they have lined up. The band is lined up here from about the 25.
Yeah, but it looks like we're going to get dance first.
Okay, there they go.
Conway dance. Up next, or was that cheer? That was cheer. Sorry,
cheer.
That was
now
Conway cheer.
Dance.
Now we got dance. I got confused by the pom poms
that the dancers had.
Yes,
yeah, fair enough.
That's an honest mistake.
I'll give you that.
And after Conway dance, we will have performance from the full Conway Junior High band. It looks as big as the high school band.
I'm telling you, man, that's a massive band. They've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got like a dozen tubas.
Conway dance.
I heard a little Will I Am in there.
I saw
Black Eyed Peas.
I saw Black Eyed Peas once. Back in 2009.
I'm jealous of that.
They opened for U2 in Norman.
Black Eyed Peas did?
Yeah. In Norman. It was the U2 360 tour.
That does not compute.
I know. It was an odd pairing. I was not there for Black Eyed Peas. I was there for U2, but,
I would have been there for Black Eyed Peas.
it was fun. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I can imagine. That would be great.
Yeah.
I mean,
me and my wife, we were down, and this was all thanks to none other than Jeff Matthews, of course.
of course.
But we were down on the field, like up almost as close as you could get.
Where was this?
This was at Norman at OU.
Yeah.
They were doing a huge stadium tour. So we were like as close as you could get up to the fence without being in the inner area, down on the field. But yeah, it was fun.
Basically a groupie.
Yeah, pretty much. And then my wife, this was on a Sunday evening, my wife had the student teach the next morning at Mayflower. So guess who got to drive?
You.
The whole time.
Don't.
And it was my first experience. This is story time.
Don't hate the teacher.
My first experience with 5-hour energy. But I didn't take it all at once.
Sipped it?
I just did I got an hour at a time.
What is that?
Well, because I didn't know.
What do you mean an hour at a time? It took you 5 sips to take that whole thing? That's not how that works.
I took a sip enough to make my eyes open.
That's not what made your eyes open.
And then when it started to wear off, I would take another little sip.
This is ridiculous.
So it was 5-hour energy, 1 hour at a time.
That's strange.
Is how I did
That's
it.
just strange. Ridiculous.
Tell you what's not strange: the Conway Junior High Band.
8th and 9th grade band.
They could have opened.
Led on the field by freshman drummates Ashton Pass, Ulysses Furtado, Lola O'Connor, and Noelani Pickett. The band will perform a selection from the musical Wicked.
We hope you enjoy our performance of Defying Gravity.
Well, that was the Conway Junior High Band. What a great performance here on Homecoming. We're about 3 minutes away from the opening kick of the second half. We're going to take a little break here, give our camera guys a bit of a rest. We'll be back with the second half after this break on Conway Court.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp. Always on. Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
Was the Conway Junior High 8th and 9th grade band. Great performances. They had a performance from Wicked and then The Greatest Show. And we are just moments away from the opening kick of the second half between Pine Bluff and your Conway 9th grade Wampus Cats. Conway up 28-0 as we start the second half. It was a touchdown pass from Maddox Ford to C.J. Gibson to get things started back in the first quarter. T.J. Jenkins had 2 rushing touchdowns in the first half, one in the first quarter, and then one to cap off the first half action with 1:04 left to play in the second quarter. And then the other score came from Drew Cox on the 100-plus yard interception. He intercepted it in the end zone and then ran it all the way back for a touchdown for Conway. That is all the scoring here tonight.
I thought you were going to say, and that is all that was just 103 yards.
I mean, no big deal.
Literally, and yeah, the Wampus Cats have dominated the entire game up to this point, but that was a huge deal. I mean, that is literally the difference between being roughly 22-7 versus 28-0. That was a big change, a 14-point swing, so to speak. So, yeah, that is how you do that.
Totally changed the the way the game was going. I mean, Pine Bluff was about to score, and it would have been a 1-score game at that point. And no, now it's a 4-score game.
I mean, just it changes everything. It just changes everything.
The Zebras will receive as we open the second half here. Angel Reyes, he's been 2 for 2 on point after attempts, and he's been doing a great job with these little liners as well.
Got to get to the edge.
Oh, there we go. Slowed him down. Know who made the tackle out on the far side, but Bowen Peoples slowed him down just a little bit.
Last time he did the special teams gig, he did get him down. That one, not necessarily the tackle, but you allowed it all to happen. So
the Zebras will start this drive at the 35. This game was originally supposed to be November 6th. Conway was going to play Parkview at home tonight, but Parkview was unable to field a football team at the junior high level this year, at least at the 9th grade level. Uh-oh. Finally goes out of bounds near the 50. There's a Zebra on the field. Offensive lineman slow to get up back near the 35. Conway was originally supposed to play Parkview tonight. They didn't have enough kids to have a 9th grade team, so that vacated this week, and so Conway was able to talk with Pine Bluff and move that, because they got Conway has some things going on that week.
They're already taking that week.
Yeah, so if they could get Thursday to have some breathing room, I guess they wanted to take that. So it moved. We were going to do the last home game on November 6th, which would have been against Pine Bluff, but it got moved up a few weeks, and we're able to get a crew together and do it. This last home game for your Wampus Cats.
I love doing junior high games. This is so awesome.
Hand it off on first down. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
I believe that was my dude there, Braden in the middle. It was. I mean, this guy is just, such a solid hit that the helmet came off. He popped him before he could ever get going. And, it's just form tackle. That is how you write that up. As a middle linebacker, the C kind of opens up there a little bit, and the running back is, yeah, man, and then it's no, man.
2nd and 13 after the tackle for loss by Braden. Pine Bluff will swing it out here on the near side. Monte Williams was there. They turn it back. Trying to get away. He's going to end up losing way more yards.
Is that 90? Yeah, Teron Jimenez. That, great job on this side of the field, and I think that was out here. That was DeMonte Williams. But I will also tell you, so he stopped it, made it go the other way. But you have to have the backside. You have to contain the backside, and it's exactly what the Wampus Cats did. And that was, again, Jimenez, just a great job, open field tackle and tough runner.
Makes it 3rd and 25. Tough play to,
3rd and 30. This drive, I was just going to say, this drive is really going obviously the opposite direction. This is a bizarro drive, if you will, for my Superman friends. Going in the wrong direction.
I almost said Caleb Kern coming off the field, but that's Walker Wills.
You got to be careful now.
Conway bringing 5. No! Oh, he got out of it somehow. They didn't blow it dead.
Oh, no.
Conway thought they had him down. There was no whistle. Instead, it will be a touchdown for Pine Bluff.
Wow. Trying to see who this is. This down back here.
There's a Wampus Cat down back near the 23. It's lineman Isaiah Thomas. I think he was the one that made the he thought he made the tackle.
Yeah. Well, good to see him up. He's getting some assistance off, but he's looks to be doing okay.
What a wild turn of events that was. 3rd and 30. Your Wampus Cats thought they had a big sack instead. QB got away and
streaking down the sidelines. The Whitehead had to have a conversation with our coaches to explain what all went on there. Well, that's a disappointing end to that drive. I mean, it was really going the wrong direction in one play.
The Zebras will go for 2. Tried to pitch it. Nowhere to go for the running back. 2-point conversion will be unsuccessful.
That looked a little bit like an angry defense there.
28-6. Pine Bluff was cut into the lead. Be back after this break on Conway Court.
We don't schedule the appointments, but we connect them. We don't read the x-rays, but we stream them. We don't handle the procedures, but we power them. Here's to running the things that make business run smoothly. Conway Corp. Always on.
Live tonight for 9th grade football on Conway Corp. He's Tim. I'm Levi, and it was looking all good for your Wampus Cats. They had Pine Bluff in 3rd and 30, and then just a strange play. Thought we had the big tackle for a loss. They got out of it and ended up scoring, oddly.
Well, I mean, that's one of those things where you think as a team, you think you have everything down on the ground. The whistle did not blow, and Pine Bluff kept playing, and we did not. So just a little bit of one of those kinds of things. But you got to play through the whistle. You got to. It's easy to say. Sometimes your eyes tell you what you believe is the case, and in this case, it wasn't real. You had to keep playing, and they took advantage of it. Offsides on the previous kick. Back them up 5, and they got to go again here.
Taking in at the 35. Bringing it back near side. Monte Williams. He's going to do it. Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
And that is how a great team responds. They had, once he made the turn, a wall, literally a wall of blockers down the near boundary, and it was over. He just had to get the speed to get it there, and it was over with. Nicely done by your special teams. You can't draw it up much better than that. That was just great.
34-6. Conway will bring on the kick team for the point after.
Pine Bluff just getting back across the line of scrimmage. And they're not all in yet.
That's good. Extra point is up and good. 35-6. Conway on top. This is Conway 9th grade football on Conway Court.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp. Always on.
DeMonte Williams with the kickoff return for a touchdown. If that name sounds familiar, we did the Conway Junior High Basketball Conference Championship back in, March, I guess it was?
Yeah, back in March or so.
And
down in Bryant, they were playing. Who were they playing?
North Little Rock.
North Little Rock. Yeah, that's right, North Little Rock.
And they won that game. It was a fun broadcast for us.
But he played up as an 8th grader for the 9th grade team.
You're running the wrong way, buddy.
That's not going to work out necessarily. There you go. Good job. He got more back than I thought he deserved. But yeah, he was heading the wrong direction. All right, so better coverage that time by your Wampus Cats than what they were shown in their attempt at a kickoff, which went the distance for a touchdown for Monte Williams. All right, our two kind of eyes-on tackles are back out there again as defensive ends for your Wampus Cats. Le'Veon Colvin and Keenan Young both playing, doing a lot of double duty tonight. Man coverage up top.
Conway bringing the blitz.
Oops.
Ran right past it, but
Yeah.
not a huge gain there. Picked up about 4.
Yeah, that looked for a second there like it was going to maybe pop, and that's the chance you take if you don't get home there with that run blitz, and they go where you're not. The safeties have to come in and make a play. Gain of 5.
I gave him more than I thought. All right, 2nd and 5. Pine Bluff looking to pass there. Did not get the completion.
Good defense that time by Keenan Rudd.
Let's go, Ruds. I don't know how well that came on over the crowd mic, but I could hear it.
I can hear it. It was not Levi, nor was it me saying that, but I do say that. Come on, Rudd. Nicely done. He's out there on an island, that's for sure.
3rd down and 5.
Coming off the edge.
Quarterback's going to keep it, cut it back up the middle. Colvin in there on the tackle. Going to be stopped. Looks like about a yard shy.
No, they gave it to him.
Did they?
Yes, and I don't think I literally where he put it down is not a first down. But I mean,
okay,
all right, whatever. I'm not going to get wound up on a Thursday night before I even get to a Friday.
I'm looking out in the north end zone. Is that just me, or is that Buck James in a rolling chair?
Yeah, no, that's
by Coach Frazier.
That's going to be.
We'll have to get Aiden to get a shot of that at some point because that's funny.
Good edge rush, lost the containment a bit.
Uh-oh. Got him. Pine Bluff going to score again here in the second half.
Quarterback made some things happen back there in the pocket, trying to get to him. We tried to come off the edge. They had 2 receivers in the same location.
Okay, I see Aiden's getting me my shot here. Yeah, that's the way to do it. If you're going to sit out there, bring a rolling chair.
Bring the office chair?
Yeah.
He brought the office chair to the field. That's ridiculous.
You think he's going – he's probably saying something like this, man, those tackles, I don't think we could bring them up here pretty soon.
No, that's not what he's saying. What he's saying is, you know what we could use out here is a popcorn machine. Yeah, that was so the Zebras had 2 guys in the same area, so I don't know if it was once we busted the pocket, if they just decided to roll toward the far boundary with their quarterback and they both ended up in the same spot, but there were a couple of Zebras there and not enough Wampus Cats. That's 2 huge touchdown plays. Hasn't been drives, it's been touchdown plays. That's big plays.
Well, it's going to make this 2-point conversion a little more difficult.
A little tougher. But it's also made the second half a little bit interesting. They get this, it's just
I don't know that I wanted it to become interesting.
No, it's not me.
Big hit on the quarterback as he threw it.
Good play on both ends.
2-point conversion.
That was Jenkins.
Fails. 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Pine Bluff cuts into the lead again. It's 35-12 Conway. We'll be back in 30 here on Conway Court.
Sorry, Thomas.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
Live tonight at John McConnell Stadium on a Thursday. Some Thursday football. You'll love to see it. We'll be back home tomorrow night as the senior high Wampus Cats will be playing host to Pulaski Academy. PA 2-5 on the year, but don't let that deceive you.
No. They got beat by a pretty interesting game against Cabot. That kick goes out of bounds, so we'll take over probably around the 42-yard line, looks like.
We've not even seen our offense yet, have we?
No. Not yet. 3 minutes. Not yet.
Yeah.
3 minutes to go in the quarter, and the offense just... Actually, did we see him a little bit? No, I don't know if we did.
I can't remember
I don't think we have, to be honest.
They got the ball first. They scored.
Yeah,
they kicked it to us. We scored.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen him. That's pretty interesting, though. You've gone almost the entire, more than half.
Because I know I haven't seen Holt in the second half. Give it to that man. Uh-oh.
Now you've seen him.
Darian Holt. Oh, just got tripped up. He's going to have enough for a first down, but he's a little slow to get up.
I got to tell you this, too. I mean, I don't like that. Hoping that's a cramp. Yeah, let's let him sit back down on the ground. Well, he doesn't want.
He's not the sit on the ground type.
No, he's. So that right there is basically what I was going to say. Not only does he run like an absolute beast, we got guys out here on the offensive line that are blocking guys 15 yards down the field. I mean, these guys are wired.
First down, they'll give it to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to get away from a defender. He's going to be dropped for a loss of about 2.
Brings up second and about 12. They've got the markers. Yeah, second down. But he runs tough. So you take Holt out and you bring in Jenkins. All he has is 2 touchdowns tonight, and he's just a beast in traffic. Maddox Ford is your quarterback to start the second half.
Maddox has thrown 5 touchdowns on the year for Conway. Looking to throw here, going deep here on the near side for C.J. Gibson. Oh, man.
And that one is one that when they go to the film room, he won't like watching. That was a great throw by Maddox Ford. Too bad. Right through the wicket there. Had him beat. Ran a great route. Did everything except catch the football, or that's another touchdown. Wow.
Well, C.J. Gibson already with 1 touchdown on the night. He opened the scoring for your Wampus Cats back in the first quarter. 3rd down and 12. Ford will give it to Jenkins. Jenkins working that far side. He's going to pick up the first down. Still going. Finally out of bounds. About the 22.
I loved everything about that run. Not only were we doing all the blocks down the field, making it happen down the field with extra Wampus Cats, but this guy was picking them apart as he was going. Great up-the-field vision, had his head up, looking for green space, finding the spot. Just everything about that was great.
Ford.
Nobody open.
He's going to dump it out to Monte Williams.
He's open.
Monte going to get down to about the 11.
Maddox was looking downfield. That was where the primary was. This was just definitely the check down. But Williams was doing some jumping jacks over here trying to get his attention.
He was trying to get it. Well, I don't know what's going on with the chain gang across the way.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
We're going to call it 2nd and 1. Dump it out to C.J. Gibson. Gibson fighting for the end zone. Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
You call it 2nd and 1. I call it a touchdown. Nicely done there. Boy, and made contact right about the 5-yard line. Really pushed through the contact all the way into the end zone. 2nd touchdown for C.J. Gibson.
2nd touchdown of the night. 5th receiving touchdown on the year.
This has been a score fest here in the second half.
Bring on Reyes for the point after. That's good. 42-12. Conway extends the lead here in the 3rd quarter. Back after this break on Conway Court.
We don't schedule the appointments, but we connect them. We don't read the x-rays, but we stream them. We don't handle the procedures, but we power them. Here's to running the things that make business run smoothly. Conway Corp. Always on.
Well, still here in the 3rd quarter. 1:24 left to play. And we have gone over, 54 points on the night?
Yeah.
42 of that coming from your Wampus
The
Cats.
good guys with the majority, that's right. He's got this little hesitation thing he does right for his kick that's interesting. Oh.
Heard
That's
some
a new
pop
number.
out there.
That's a new number. That'd be Brandon Funk, number 38, with a lumba. Nicely done there, 38.
Is it 38 or 36?
I thought 38. It was 38.
Oh,
one
okay.
of them.
I see 38 here.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
He brought the lumber that time. Got a few high fives on the way in. That's nicely done.
I was counting at halftime. I think Pine Bluff has maybe 30 players here tonight.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, they're. What are they? Are they 4A or 5A?
They are 5A.
But in junior high, it doesn't really matter. They don't have that
Right.
classification.
Yeah, they don't really.
That's a fumble. Yeah.
Another fumble recovery for this Conway defense. This time, Kamari Brown.
I believe it was Andrew Reyes with a hit as well. Man.
So that's 2 fumbles recovered tonight and 2 interceptions. One of those interceptions returned for a touchdown. So 4 takeaways for this Conway defense.
Yeah. That is getting it done right there. Pine Bluff had not really been stopped this half until then.
It's a new tackle in at right tackle. That's Ira Johnson. Give it to Jenkins on 1st down. Jenkins, shake and bake, baby, down to the 20.
He's heads up, and I love the way he runs. Just finding green and going. They are not bringing right now. They're not bringing Holtz back in the ballgame, although he's been standing up ready to go. I think they're just being precautionary there.
So we'll get our first look at Andrew Rogers, number 37. 1st down and 10 for the Wampus Cats. Jude Williams is going to have to keep it himself after the bobbled snap. He's going to pick up about 2.
Made something out of it. That's making a few lemons out of, or lemonade out of lemons there. And that's the end.
End of the 3rd quarter. Conway on top, 42-12. 4th quarter coming up next after this break on Conway Court.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp. Always on.
You don't sip 5-hour energy.
Tim lecturing me about.
Well, you don't sip 5-hour energy drinks.
Well, I did, and it was fine. It was one of those weird experiences where I still felt exhausted, but I was awake.
No.
Alert. I was more alert.
You're just strange. It has nothing to do with the 5-hour energy.
That was the first time I had one. Have not had one since.
Yeah, because the first one didn't really do anything. You haven't really had one yet.
It made me alert for about an hour. I'd take another sip.
That's not how that works. Come on, man. That's not how it works. This is how this works, though. 2nd and 9 from inside the red zone again for your Wampus Cats. Good run.
Under pressure, going to be sacked from behind. Big loss. 3rd and long upcoming.
Yeah, Jude was trying. He was trying to square up to throw, and when you do that, it slows your pace down just a little bit to try to get it off because he was rolling to the opposite side, and that shoulder turn slowed down the pace just enough for him to be caught from the backside. Brings up 3rd and what is that, 17 or 18?
3rd and 19.
Yeah.
Let's get a little bit worse.
Yeah, 3rd and 24.
I'm proud of myself. I had typed in 19 before I saw it on the scoreboard.
Are you trying to do the yardage now?
I've been doing it the whole game.
Oh, you have? I didn't know you've been doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not doing the clock because then I wouldn't be able to call the game.
Oh, it's the clock you're not keeping. That's
yeah,
right, that's right.
We're trying to keep the down and distance.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 24.
And the flags as well.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to take them off in time.
Just pat yourself on the back.
Justin
the entire
King
broadcast.
keeps reminding me.
Ridiculous.
3rd down and 24.
Let's try to get half of it here, or some of it.
Hand off to Rogers.
Nope.
Andrew Rogers is going to pick up about a yard.
Under 7 minutes now, 6:45. They can take this down to almost the 6-minute mark before they snap if they start deciding to kind of slow it down and take some time off. Now that, again, your Wampus Cats are up 30 with 6 minutes to go, so not a lot of threat here. But, the Zebras have big play potential. Obviously, that's the way they've scored their 2 touchdowns.
Williams over the middle.
Oh.
Looked like he had Ashton Price open, but could not connect with him.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Good route. Just didn't connect. All right. 6:13 left here in the 4th. The Wampus Cats are up 30. They've looked good doing it. They've done it a number of ways. They've scored on special teams. They've scored on an interception return. And then offensively, they've run like just wild Wampus Cats all over the field, just running the ball so well.
I guess the clock is running now.
Interesting. There was a lot of confusion on that play, by the way, as well, in the backfield. It looked like, for all the world, there were about 15 Zebras back there. I guess it was just 11. But a lot of confusion in the backfield there.
On 2nd down. It's going to be a problem for your Wampus Cats. 1st down and a lot more. Finally goes out of bounds down at the 30.
Yeah, that's the big play. If they get on the edge, that's what they've done to us. When they have found the edge, they're a load because their speed on the edge is something to watch. They've been living out there. It's just getting out there.
First and 10, Fighting Zebras. Flags flying in from multiple angles.
Motion. Brings up first and 15. 5:13 to go. Fourth quarter. By the way, at the game we're kind of keeping an eye on, the 7A for the high school level, Bentonville. 7-0 Bentonville playing at 7-0 Rogers. Right now it's 24-13 Bentonville with 4:14 left in the third.
It's going to decide who the 1 is and who the 2 is out of the 7A West.
Okay, good tackle.
Great
there.
tackle by 36. That is Tanner Hartsfield.
Very good, Tanner. It's a way to get a hold of him and not let go. Drive your legs. Pretty well done there. He's tough. He's a tough one to bring down. 4:45 to go here in the fourth.
Passing on second down. Well defended out there on the far side. That was Miles Perry.
Yeah, they had the zebra wide receiver had to go to play defender. So well covered at that time by Miles Perry that he looked like he was trying to pick it, or he looked like the receiver. He looked like he was running an inside slant. I mean, that was stride for stride. That is how you do that.
Makes it 3rd and 12.
4.5 left.
Trying to set up a screen or something here.
It looked like it, didn't it?
Throw a ball up.
Ooh.
Almost caught by a Pine Bluff receiver, but and there's a flag as there were several offensive linemen downfield.
Yeah, that play, to your point, I could not find the running back, though, for the screen. I don't know if he missed the call and didn't know that it was supposed to be a screen, but they let our guys go like it was a screen, and they had blocked it like a screen.
Conway declines the penalty. It'll be 4th and 12.
Wouldn't have mattered, but...
no, I thought they declined it. I guess he was saying it was... Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure they declined it.
They did. It's 4th and 12.
It looked like the official was about to start walking it off, but...
What was great was on the throw, the wide receiver that he was trying to throw to didn't even come close to the ball, but the guy from the other side of the field almost caught it.
Quarterback going to run it. Oof, got away, picked up the first down. Great job by whoever that is.
That quarterback is really good. He's really fast. Really good-looking athlete for a 9th grader there. Looks like a guy that could probably make a difference next year, or maybe even the high school playoffs this year. 4th and 12, and he did it right.
Well, they converted on 3rd and 30 in the third quarter. He did. It was him.
Yeah.
He converted on 4th and 12 there.
We're under 4 now. It's 3:45 to go in the ball game. Motion. Nope, timeout. Didn't like it.
Timeout Pine Bluff. We'll take it as well. Back in 30 seconds here on Conway Court.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
Live tonight here on Conway Court, junior high football action. Last few years we've been doing at least one 9th grade football game a year. Typically we've been trying to pick the last home game. We did do the last game of the season last year as well at Lake Hamilton, because that game was going to decide the conference championship.
I'm guessing this is going to be a legal procedure.
I think
they're talking about it to see if he drew him off, so it could go offsides.
I would like that a lot better.
Yeah. See what we call here. Offsides. Yeah, you're not going to get what you like.
Well, I usually don't.
Such is life. But it does bring up 1st and 5 for Pine Bluff. That's what they wanted.
3:35 to play. I think they're going to pick up the first down there. It'll be 1st and goal.
They are. I mean, they just hit the whole heart here, and before you know it, they've got 6 yards. Timeout.
Another timeout. This time Conway.
I want to talk about it.
Well, fine. We'll let them take it. We'll take it too. This is Conway Junior High football here on Conway Court.
We don't schedule the appointments, but we connect them. We don't read the x-rays, but we stream them. We don't handle the procedures, but we power them. Here's to running the things that make business run smoothly. Conway Corp. Always on.
42-12. Your Wampus Cats on top of Pine Bluff here. 3:20 to play here in the 4th quarter, but the Zebras threatening to score yet again here in the second half. All of their points have come here in the second half.
Everything in the second half, and it's just 12. So it's just 2 touchdowns. Both of them on huge plays. This has been kind of a grinded-out drive here.
Design quarterback run here is going to be stopped well behind the line. Big loss on the play. That was 36.
Tanner Hartsfield.
Hartsfield again.
Yeah. A couple of big plays by that guy. Nicely done. Had just enough jersey, enough strength to kind of get him wheeled around. That's a big loss.
2nd and goal moves it back to the 13.
That is a big loss. That's a huge play.
70 was running hard off the field. That was Braden Funk.
Yeah, give him an A for effort there, Ben. He was flying. Now they're going to get us.
Did it again.
I think they get us. They're down here. They're going to call it against Pine Bluff, but the other side may be calling it against the defense. Some discussion. Yeah, defense. First to move was the defense. Boy, Coach Lampy's got his guys, though. I mean, that penalty aside, really has this team playing well. 42 points against the Zebras tonight, and they've done it in all kinds of ways.
Looking for the end zone.
That's a great play.
Is that a catch and a fumble, or are they going to rule it incomplete?
Incomplete, and that was, it looks like, KJ Thomas. Is that who that was? Yeah, KJ Thomas. Ball got into the hands of the receiver, and he came through the backside, stripped it out. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just me. I think I would have said that was a
catching a fumble.
Catching a fumble.
Yeah, I don't think he ever really had a hold of it or got control of it due to the strip by number 21, KJ Thomas.
Hand off here.
That's how you
nowhere to go.
That's how you do it. See, beat him to the edge. They tried the edge there. We had 3 guys that got out there before they did.
Wampus Cat defense has been allowing 13 points per game this year. They've had 3 shutouts on the year.
Proud to, and I'm going to tell you something. They play hard. These guys, the Wampus Cats, these 9th graders, to a man, they play hard. I love the way they're being coached up here.
4th and goal. That's going to fall incomplete. It was deflected. Defense stands. 4th down.
Great job by the defense. 1:47 left in the ball game. And they kept him out of the end zone. That is showing some heart, some character, as Houston Nutt would say. A lot of special things going on there. A lot of heart, a lot of character.
Okay, you're going for it.
That was my Houston
Yeah,
impression.
all right. I could tell.
Because I normally don't say character.
Coming into the game, this Conway defense was only allowing an average of 154 yards per game.
Wow. Okay.
They've
Some
been
dogs out there.
pretty dominant on the year. The only game that was real competitive, I think, was the game against Bryant, as Rogers gets around the near edge here. That Bryant game, talking to Coach Lampy, it made it sound like Conway was leading at halftime. They had some injuries. They had a few guys out, for whatever reason. And they just couldn't keep the pace in the second half. And unfortunately, Bryant able to pull away. I wish I had a contact in Lake Hamilton tonight so I could see
what was going on.
See what's going on up there between them and Bryant. 1st and 10. They give it to Rogers again.
Good hard run there on the edge. Got some backups in now on the offensive line. They're all blocking hard. Pine Bluff doesn't have a lot of players to sub in, doesn't look like. So they still got a lot of their starters out there.
Wampus Cat's going to have to run at least one more play. Maddox Ford will give it to Rogers again. It's going to be tackled for a loss there.
That'll do it, my friends.
A great homecoming night for your Wampus Cats as the final seconds tick away here. The final, Conway 42, Pine Bluff 12. It's a 30-point win for your Wampus Cats on homecoming. They move to 7-1 overall and 5-1 in conference play.
That's a great job by your Wampus Cats, man. They played hard all over the field. Every aspect of this ball game went the way of the Wampus Cats, and it was because of effort. Yes, they're very talented. They got some special players out there. But this coaching staff has them going in the right direction all year long, and they're finishing well. This was just a complete game by your Wampus Cats. Total domination.
He's Tim Roach. I'm Levi Gilbert. It was a small but mighty staff tonight to pull this production off. Our thanks to our two camera ops, David Green and Aiden Esslinger. And big thanks tonight as well to Justin King as he was directing and doing graphics and all this stuff, trying to make it happen. And we did. It was successful. We're glad to do it. We did it live as well. And we'll be back home tomorrow night. So if you enjoyed watching the junior high Wampus Cats, get ready to see the senior high Wampus Cats play here at home tomorrow, playing host to Pulaski Academy. All right, we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching.
Go Cats.